with Griffin. So
Indeed.
hello.
We're
Yes. We're gonna be streaming pretty soon. We're just waiting on starting up the game against who are we facing again?
We are facing Northwest Bearcats.
All right. So if I remember correctly, their record is 0-2 and ours is 1-1. So it's pretty even. It's gonna be a good game tonight. Eventually we'll be having a third commentator join in, I guess. He's
Yeah, no.
yeah,
Mm.
corporates stole him for a little bit.
Yeah, indeed.
So
But don't worry, because he's got the insider plug.
yeah. He knows what's going on. So corporate's giving him all the information we need.
In
So we got a little bit of time till the game starts. So something I thought we could talk about before the game starts is the balance changes that just went out yesterday. So I'm sure everyone knows about the items, the item rework that is going to be crazy. That's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the actual changes that just hit live servers yesterday. So it was a lot of basic balance changes. Do you have any like I don't know, just basic like first things you want to talk about from the balance changes?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to take a quick peek at them right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm kind of looking at right now. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, overall, I'm kind of looking at just like the 1020, the highlight page that they give and everything like that. But I mean, kind of bringing some power back to Aatrox and Scion and kind of that realm and everything.
Yeah,
So I know that they were definitely pretty dominant there.
I'm really excited about the Aatrox buff. Aatrox is like a champion I really like to watch play. Actually, I think it's really interesting. He is kind of just a Riven too, but
Right.
I think that he's really fun to watch. Also, Aurelion Sol's getting a skin soon in 2 days, so that's
There you
absolutely
go.
fantastic. Absolutely
Of
fantastic.
course.
So that Aatrox change, they're making his ult heal a little bit more towards late game, which I think is fantastic.
Sure.
Some things I kind of heard is that Aatrox did just not scale that well compared to other top
Right.
laners that do his job.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that's why now, or yeah, I guess before, that's why we saw a lot of prevalence of Ornn and kind of around that realm of just because he kind of fulfilled the same level of just like team fighting kind of tank, but then scaled incredibly well with all of his Ornn upgrades and everything. So hopefully they're gonna try to bring some of that power to Aatrox as, we might just have another Ornn Aatrox kind of meta and everything like that, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and I mean, just that engage that Ornn had too over Aatrox. So hopefully the self healing kind of gives him a reason, a niche to be picked. I actually didn't see that Braum got buffed. I am very
Oh yeah.
excited about Braum getting buffed. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I always kind of felt like his Q damage was it's really good mid game,
Right.
but late and early it's just trash. So I kind of like seeing that they're giving just a little bit of extra damage to it and that you can spam it more. That
No,
is
for
going to be
sure.
nice.
Right. Yeah. Because I mean, already, I mean, I think a lot of the impact comes from some of the early kind of damage, base damage you get. So I mean, going from 60 to 75, like rank one, that's almost like 15 extra damage for like a rank one ability and everything. So I
Yeah,
mean,
that is.
I definitely feel like it's gonna give a lot more like lane presence for the early stuff.
Yeah, not to mention the more you spam it, the more likely you're going to be able to get off good trades or even all ins early. Because hitting that
Yeah.
Q can make the difference in between getting a flash out of an enemy laner or not. So
Yeah.
just
No, absolutely.
yeah, it should be really good. Alawi's change, it's kind of whatever. I kind of feel it's more of a quality of life change.
Right.
Obviously, more tentacles, the more damage she'll do. So it
Of
is
course.
a definite buff, but I'm happy that they didn't buff her too much because everyone knows what a Fed Alawi is, and it's not fun to play against at all.
Yeah, no, for sure. And just gives context for our viewers right now as they're kind of going with the patch notes. I believe they are drafting via pro draft right now. And so pretty much I believe that we're gonna probably be getting into draft once they actually
Okay.
start the draft. And so, they'll probably fly through the draft and everything, and then we can just kind of, use the 3 minute spectator later to like kind of talk about what exactly was drafted.
Okay. Also, you want to shoot me an invite to that game?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right, sweet. I'll talk about Karthus. Karthus's change was really simple. They just gave him less armor. I feel like this gives more room for ADCs in the bot lane. I was watching Twitch Rivals, and I did see a Karthus player that played Karthus bot. So maybe they didn't want that. I don't know. He's still going to be as strong as he is. I don't think it's going to be that big of a change. Just make it so he's harder to play in the bot lane by like 1%. So no real big change there. Kassadin change though, I'm very excited about, especially against like as I play a lot of mages mid, because I felt like um, you really had to try super hard to punish this. Uh, oh, I am on the wrong team. I might have to. Someone might have to leave so that I can. There we go.
Yeah, I think Adrian's left.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, um, it really felt like if you're playing a mage into him, you had to just do your best to try and punish
Right.
him as much as you can. So losing that shield, I think, is going to make a big difference early game.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, already, I don't remember what patch they just played play-ins for Worlds in, but I think it was like yeah, I mean, I think it was No Man's and Unicorns of Love who basically just like was able to just wreck on just the cast and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's more of a you just kind of play in the farm until you get that level 16 casting, but he was able to kind of do it and kind of really like style on kids like pretty early on and
For
everything when
sure.
you shouldn't have that much power and everything. So I mean, good, yeah, they're kind of taking some of that early power away.
Yeah, I felt like, especially in solo queue, it really felt like, oh no, a 2 item Kassadin. It
Yeah,
was
right.
where he kind of became a champion. So just getting rid of that little bit more early game, making it a
Hmm.
little bit easier to punish as a mage, I think is good. And I don't think they should hit his late game as like hard at all because that's
Yeah,
Kassadin. That's what he does. But
yeah, for sure.
definitely happy for a little bit more counterplay. Now this Katarina change, oof, I like that. Is
Yeah, no, really, it's taking 25 like percent off that bonus attack damage ratio.
yeah,
Like,
she just snowballs so hard. It's
yeah,
crazy. I and
no,
again, that's kind of her kit, but it
right.
shouldn't be as hard, in my
Oh,
opinion.
absolutely.
Yeah. You get Gunblade, it's over, you know.
Yep.
So hopefully this changes that a little bit. Uh Cled's
Yeah,
change, it's not gonna change anything, I guess. I mean, they gave him less magic resist, but
sure. Yeah, but I mean, either way, I mean, it's like, I feel like you're not even seeing too much. Um, a lot of AP in the top lane anyway.
mhm.
At least like nowadays anyway, and everything like that. So yeah, I feel like it shouldn't really not to have too much of an impact on
Yeah,
them.
really all I can think of top is Mordekaiser and Vlad. So
Right.
I guess it just makes the Vlad matchup better, even though he has Grievous built into his kit. So I don't know. It's an interesting change
Yeah,
for sure. The
for
Lulu
sure.
Lulu change I'm very happy about because with Twitch or Kog'Maw she just crushes really hard.
Mhm.
So I'm a little bit bringing that down a little bit. I still want it to be good because the the idea of a Kog'Maw just spewing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean it's okay, and it's definitely a game plan you can't run. So I don't want it to be unplayable, but definitely
Right.
felt
Yeah, yeah.
really strong, especially when they got super far ahead and felt like there was almost no counterplay. Maokai
Mhm.
change is eh. I would have liked to see them hit his like defensive part because he is very tanky.
Yeah, no, I mean, even still, I mean, I was saying cutting a lot down of a lot was like brawling power and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you're cutting down 20 damage off a rank 5 like Q and everything. So I don't know. I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I feel like that change could have been better used, or I guess better utilized. You're seeing a lot more impact if it was maybe taken down from the earlier ranks, but
Mm-hmm.
it
Or like
is.
decreasing his passive or something.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean like it's okay because he spams it a lot, but like
Right.
it's still gonna be strong with Leandries because it ticks over time. So
Mhm.
you can just plant him like a Teemo shroom. So I don't think it changes him that much. Obviously, he is weaker, but at the same time, it's just a little bit
Right.
less damage on a tank. So
Right.
Nunu's getting an armor nerf. I don't actually know why this change is in here. I'm not saying it shouldn't be. I'm just saying I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess he was.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in game, which is cool, or at least in draft. Um,
Right.
we can.
Well, I assume then that they just finished pro draft then, so I
Yeah,
guess we can kind of start
let
right into that.
me do that. Okay, there we go. It's up. So it looks like they first banned Caitlyn. I don't blame them. Caitlyn is a very strong pick.
Yeah, no, I mean absolutely. I mean it's like I mean I think still even after the patch, Caitlyn Ash is still kind of those like top tier kind of ADCs with
Hmm.
kind of Jin and possibly even Twitch kind of coming up and everything, being kind of that secondary. I mean, we'll see what kind of happens because I mean, Bradley is on blue side right now, so maybe they look for a first pick Ash, but then again, we would kind of see what they're kind of trying to prioritize with that first pick. But Zach and Annie kind of gets banned out in the second rounds and everything.
Hmm. Viban coming through. Vi's like kind of strong. I think she's pretty good. I
Right.
think
Well,
think she really gets that locked down with her ultimate pretty well. So
yeah, no, I mean, I know also that the Bradley jungler SeeWolf is definitely known for playing the Vi too. So
okay.
shows that Northwestern Bearcats doing their homework and everything.
Hmm. Yeah, you have this insider information. I need to learn more about our team. Actually, it's bad on me.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, I think I was honestly just basing it off of the last match he played and everything. I don't honestly know his like exact solo queue. Oh, but there's the classic Ornn from your boy Brimako. Easy
I
money.
I do know our team is known for playing a good Ornn every once in a while.
Ooh,
Vayne
with the
comes in
Vayne.
though, very good against the Ornn with that
Ooh,
true damage. So
yeah. No,
it's
indeed. I mean, I think at this point now, I think with always with the vein, you really just need to get like solid lockdown, like to the point, like kind of point and click kind of
mhm.
level of lockdown. Because otherwise, at this point, if you're just trying to with skill shots at her and everything like that, you're bound to just kind of have a bad time with her
Oh
tumbling
yeah.
around and everything.
The Rammus pick is really interesting. I'd like to see a Rammus. That's awesome. Rammus is
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
mean for sure.
I
Yeah, I
think
mean, I actually like that a lot too for the Rams, just because Bradley picks Misfortune into it and everything. So hopefully, she won't be as negated by it or anything like that. So,
yeah.
um,
That the Lux pick's really good too. Just to cue that Rammus if
question
he's trying to run in.
right, questionable ban from Bearcats ban out of Jin when a Misfortune was already presented,
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe I don't know what they were planning there. Maybe they just
and an Ash too.
maybe they did it.
Oh wait, no, you know what? I totally forgot.
Yeah,
This
the
is pro
pro
draft.
bans.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot that like this order is basically already done. So
Hmm.
the order doesn't really matter. They just come out drafts and everything. So I assume probably ADCs were banned
Yeah.
first and everything. We don't
Yeah.
know the exact order, but either way, as you can see already, Caitlyn Ash kind of taken off the table and everything. Those top tier ADCs and everything. So now we kind of get into the vein with Fortune.
Hmm. I
Oh
bet
wait.
that. Oh, what?
Oh, and Zaya though. So I mean, that
Zaya
could be a vein
Rakan.
top.
It is
Yeah.
a Vayne top. Wow, that Warren is not gonna have a
Wow.
good time.
Yeah, no, for sure. But a lot of engage and lockdown for the side of Bradley. Like their wombo combo is insane right
Hmm.
now.
You got just
But
Ornn as a
mhm,
champion, Nautilus as a champion. You got Lux's Q, Misfortune slow, Echo stun. This is gonna be a very CC heavy team.
yeah, absolutely.
And then on the red side, I think they also have a very solid comp. Lots of AD damage, but that Fizz, if he gets ahead, he's just gonna cut like the other through the other team like butter. I mean, uh,
Yeah, I mean, especially in a typical team profile, you'd have to worry about your portfolio of damage and everything. But I think with the Vayne's true damage, assuming she doesn't fall behind up over too early, or sorry,
mhm.
yeah, if she doesn't fall behind early, then you should be fine. Just because as soon as you get those kind of that 2 item power spike with the Blade Rune King and the Ginsu's, then it's like at that point their true damage kind of becomes the something you're kind of threat and everything like that. But now we do have the kind of 3 minutes spectator later, like kind of even kind of like continue to digest these drafts and everything.
Yeah, and I think on the other team side again, I really think Vayne and Zaya are going to be able to put in so much work just because of the lockdown that Rammus and Rakan has
Right.
for sure. Just like I think Rammus is going to do a pretty good job of keeping that Nautilus off Vayne and Zaya. I mean, he can always go for the god tier hook, and that might happen. Uh,
Absolutely.
and Deluxe Q can be devastating on the right target, so
For sure.
we'll have to
Well,
see
I
if any
believe
of those go.
uh, I believe our third caster, Mr. Adrian, is ready to join us. So if you're able to add him to the call,
I
question mark.
can. It might mess up my cams, but that's okay. We'll work. Actually, it
We'll
might
work with
not.
it.
We'll see. We'll
Maybe
see.
we'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Let me add him. If
He's
I
done from his duties.
I have to. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'm a pro caster by the way.
As you can see, obviously.
I think I have to. There. Oh, I have to. You have to. I have to send you a friend request before I can add people.
Okay. All right, there we go.
All right, there
Now
we are.
Now we're friends.
Oh yeah. Power friend.
It's all coming together now.
Let's see. Did it mess up my pop-up? Is the stream still alive? Oh, it did. Oh, I'm so sad.
Team's still alive, but yeah, the
All right, hang on.
the cams are now a little screwy.
Yeah.
But don't worry, it's great. They'll be fine.
Oh yeah. I can actually.
You can't see my beautiful face, is what you're saying? Seriously?
Yeah, I will fix it after this game because we only have a minute.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, they don't see our face, but it's all right. Joining us from the depths of draft is our boy Adrian Frack.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Griff?
I am doing excellent. I'm just really excited to see our Bradley Braves take a W.
So, what did you think of my
know
draft, by the way?
Draft, I like it. Wombo combo, easy money, super easy execution. That's what I like to see. The only thing that worries me though is the vein top.
Yeah, so they got me with it. I honestly thought I was going to be bot lane. That was my bad. But I mean, it shouldn't be too bad because like early game, yeah, she kills him. But after Ornn gets like tab eyes and bramble vests, she doesn't really do anything. As a matter of fact, I think Ornn can even solo kill her when Ornn gets those types of items. So I don't think it'll be that bad. And by the time he gets those items even, it's going to be around mid-game. And mid-game is really where this team comp really shines. So I designed it around that. So hopefully you'll see a lot more plays going around mid-game. The only thing I'm worried about is, yes, most of the lanes here are not too good against some of the other lanes. But it's not like very bad, like it's a hard counter,
right?
Except the Vayne one, but again, early. But yeah, we'll see. I think they'll do fine. I told them what to do. Hopefully they listen.
Easy money. Let's go.
I currently can't see. Actually,
there we go.
Hold on a second.
My stream hotkeys weren't working, and I'm sad. But we're good now.
We're good now. We're doing great.
I can just spectate Brian's game, and I think I get the same perspective you guys get anyway.
You might, because there is a spectator. Like, yeah, it should be good. All right.
All right. Well, I just hopped in the game.
Yeah, it's loading up for me. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it's loading up for me too now too.
Turn off some stuff.
So their drafts, while it's pretty engage heavy. If we take a look, the main forms of engage they have are Rakan R, and then Rammus going balls to the walls. Fizz, I would argue, is like a weird type of engage. But it's very inconsistent, so I don't really. It's engage, but it isn't at the same time. So I don't think it's a very good type of engage, basically.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think just the way how I see it right now, Bearcats' draft turning out, I feel like it's gonna be a lot more kind of skirmish heavy, or even a lot more kind of reactive sort of.
Thing. So the thing is with Rammus is I actually didn't like the pick when they picked it because the team is so AP heavy anyway, and Rammus is usually used more against AD heavy comps. We have a very AP heavy comp, and Rammus doesn't really do well against that, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, no, I mean right now, obviously nothing super spicy. I think both teams right now is doing the typical 5-point start. Nothing too saucy going on and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here, let's take some guesses here. Which lane do you think is going to get ganked first? Where do you think the most action is going to happen? What are we thinking for this game?
Honestly, if they play how I told them to, I feel like Echo should gank top first. That is my guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say the same thing. When you have that range versus melee matchup, you're bound to this kind of target. Obviously the range is pretty much bound to push and everything, so you kind of have to punish that if you want to actually, kind of get ahead in there.
Where is Fizz going?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
we're gonna see the red start from Echo, meaning that most likely he'll be looking for a top gank first. So we might be correct. Some good poke out early by the Lux.
Yeah, no, for sure. But already, I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. You sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was saying I already saw an assist ping go out in the bot lane, so I'm not sure. Maybe that was a miss ping or something like that.
He started E and he just used it. Come on, Carlos, figure it out. There we go, buddy. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far out of mid lane. There we go.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like mid lane is pushing, which is not bad. It puts some pressure on the Fizz, which is good to do early against him.
I told him to do that too.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's all coming together. Would you look at that? Fantastic.
It's all coming together.
You know it.
There
You
we
know
go.
it.
Indeed. But I mean, yeah, already kind of seeing positioning right now. I mean, in terms of where the Echo is, kind of lingering around that top river, just trying to float around. I think Blue just finished Blue and Gromp, looking for possibly something on the mid lane. I don't think he has that bush warded. So it's a possible first gank to mid, which actually Playful Trickster's in. So right now it goes in there. He has the double buffs, doesn't get the stun, but does get the flash off the Fizz. So hey,
That's
easy flash
that's
gank
really
for
good early, and I'm pretty sure if I was watching correctly, the Fizz did in fact E before, so that's why he had to flash. If I'm thinking correctly.
Might be looking for a gank here mid, possibly. Maybe. Hitting. Oh, okay. He's going for the engage.
Oh, I think you're a little behind us.
That's a great gank.
Indeed.
Oh, let me speed it up here.
Unfortunately, if you are able to.
Yeah, because we're at 346, 347.
I'm getting there. Ah, there we go.
All right, we're all good now. We're back in there.
356. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Doing
Perfect.
Great. We're all doing great. Remote broadcast here and everything.
Yeah.
What can you do? We're out here.
I can't wait until an in-person cast, if that ever gets to happen. That would be amazing.
Adrian, didn't you do that in 160 or 150?
Yes, we did. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
First time casting ever.
I think it's definitely just the easiest way to do it and everything. It's just, you're there, you have one mic, you have one screen, you don't have to worry about synchronous issues and everything like that. So definitely a lot better. Only problem is that definitely kind of having to do that the actual streaming part kind of along with that. But it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, we might have some action top here. Looks like Rammus is looking for something. Here he comes.
Yeah, I mean, now he got channels in right now. He's going in, but he's hearing charge.
Bot lane, though.
Ornn lives. Oh, my. There is so many things happening. What is going on right
Miss
now?
Fortune just barely makes her way out of there. I think she had to heal. She did. She had to heal, but she didn't die.
I believe so.
Yeah, so this is exactly what I was worried about from this bot lane. Rakan's extremely strong bot lane. They have been some insane engage on the MF early, and MF doesn't really have anything to get away from that other than flash. So pretty much she has to rely on the Nautilus for peel, and the Nautilus, he did his best. He really did. He did his job, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Nautilus did his job into trying to get the bot laners off of Miss Fortune there. But yeah, quite unfortunate that she had to flash and heal out there. Did she have to flash?
She did not have to flash, just heal.
So she saved flash. That's great. All right.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's not going bad for either teams here. CS is pretty even.
Except bot lane.
Except bot lane. Okay, yeah. Miss Fortune is a little bit behind, but nothing too major. Very, very peaceful game so far.
Yes.
We've seen, what, 2 ganks? 2 ganks so far? Gotten flash, gotten heal.
2 games so far. But I mean, with Flash's burn, that's an opportunity for punish and everything. So,
sure.
Assuming these teams are kind of looking to do that and whatnot, definitely should be seeing some action as a result of these early flash blows from the early minutes.
Let's keep in mind here that the draft that Northwest drafted for them. Hold on, some action going on here.
Oh wait, hold on.
Flash is the flash.
Going out in the bot lane. The Nautilus tries to get out, but can't. That's first blood going over the Bearcats.
That was a very good gank. This came in from the back and it was over. Even with that weird flash interaction there, still ended up rooting that Nautilus. And it was just over.
But actually, something going on in the mid lane as well. So far, the Lux does have the flash, but actually not a lot of damage coming out from the Fizz. So honestly, going out with the full combo and everything just doesn't really happen much. He only has like 2 rings in a pot. So, he's not really doing much. And in addition to just like the ridiculous amount of shielding power plus barrier from Lux, you're not getting much from there. So,
well, it does look like they're going to get a dragon, though. out of that.
That is true. You know, with that you do get mid prio, which allows you to get drag. Although there's a lot of damage coming out from
Does he have ult? He has ult.
the Bradley. And wait, here almost zaps him.
So
the
close.
Rammus is at sub 50 health, but still gets him in the end. Bradley is struggling to try and pick up these pieces right now, and they're trying to chase down the rest of Bearcats. They're just really trying to get them. The parallel convergence does not find a stun. They cleverly backstep out of the parallel convergence and save themselves, and Bradley comes away empty-handed.
So close, so close. Yeah, that was.
But if you look at the right side of your screen, fellas, 3 flashes blown that fight. They might have lost Dragon, but they can do a lot with that. So hopefully they try to be proactive with the knowledge that 3 flashes have been blown on the red side.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
And with that, so wait a minute. But yeah, I mean, I guess it just matters where kind of things go up next and everything, is because obviously next Drake's not going to be up for a little bit, and so probably the next point of contention will be looking towards maybe that Rift Herald, but kind of see where that goes in terms of individuals.
You know, during that Dragon fight, I really felt if Bradley actually went to coat and kind of pincer them in Dragon Pit, they actually could have maybe gotten more kills. If Connor came more earlier down to the Dragon, I feel like that could have resulted in an actual 3 kills there. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
sure.
possibly. You know.
So it was so close. I'm surprised they actually didn't get any kills. That if that Rammus would have taken one more dragon shot, it would have been over. So it was very
Carlos,
close.
sorry, Lux. I mean, Lux was a little bit what's it called? Slow on the ult there. Had he actually shot the ult when Rammus didn't have that shield up, I think he would have died.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that would turn around the entire fight.
For sure. I mean, no jungler to smite. You know, you could come in and reclaim that dragon. So that could have been huge. I think the game is still, you know, anyone's game. Oh, an amazing hook.
The classic Nautilus hitbox gets actually the ult finds 2 on there, but the actually just gets out because the dash and then the Rakan ultimate, so just gets him out.
Yeah, unfortunately, that misfortune was not level 6, which was unlucky. No. That Nautilus ultimate got a lot of value, but they just didn't have that level 6 damage from that misfortune's ultimate, which was unlucky.
But that gives them a lot of breathing room to try and get more CS for MF here.
For sure.
And Rakan has no R as well, so that's huge.
Yeah, with that Xayah on half health, they might be able to make another play with that.
So you're gonna notice here, they are playing a lot more scared now because they don't know how to really deal with the Rammus coming in and gaking them from the tri-bush behind. They don't want that to happen again. So you're gonna, so you're gonna notice. You're noticing now that they're playing a lot more scared than they are usually. Fizz, they might collapse.
Yeah. Oh wait, I mean, they just catch a premature ult from the Echo actually leaves him vulnerable, and the Echo will be caught out by taking the Rift Herald. Unfortunately, Ornal will find 3, but with no follow up. I mean, that's pretty much just a dead jungler.
Yeah, it was just unlucky. It looked like top and mid did have prio there, so they were just able to kind of walk over and say hello. Very unfortunate for Echo. That might actually turn into a rift for the red side of themselves.
Yeah, lack of communication going on here from the side of BU. The jungler shouldn't be going for a Rift Herald unless they know that both lane, or one of their lanes at the very least, have priority to help them out with Rift Herald. And now you're going to see Northwest possibly get the Rift Herald here. Actually, I think they're just going to straight up get the Rift Herald here.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's no contest and everything. You know, I don't think they have really. I mean, they have priority top lane, but I mean, you already have 2 members from Bearcats already there contesting, so you really have no power to contest. And not even mid lane either, just kind of lacking behind in terms of movements and rotation. So there it is.
While Fizz did miss his fish in the end, I felt like the parallel convergence. Is that what the R is called, by the way, Griff?
That's a bubble.
That's the W? Damn. Okay, his ult anyway. His ult, I felt, was used a little bit too early. I felt like it should have been used more as damage. I think he was trying to guess whether or not the Fizz was about to ult or not, and just ended up panic using it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was about to say, it almost kind of seemed like a panic ult.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, with that, definitely getting a lot of pressure mid lane. Probably about to get a lot of pressure bot, and therefore, Bearcats even has priority on the upcoming drag coming up in 15 seconds.
We do have a gank
Vayne might
top.
die here.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
good flash.
Totally missed that, but yeah, she's out with flash though.
Yeah. Well, actually, Rips is chilling in the bot lane right here. Something might. Yeah, something might be
they're just
happening.
gonna drop the Riptail, but that's actually really smart from Bearcats now because, well, I mean, they're probably gonna get the turret
Especially
and
that
probably
huge
just go to
wave.
drag after that.
Lux is making
just
her way
exactly
down,
what I
but
thought.
it's just too late.
That is, yeah, absolutely too late. I mean, in that case, I mean, all of us would need to be up front way ahead of time, but they just didn't have the vision, and so Bearcats remains in control of the Dragon Pit, and probably second Mountain Drake, or the Mountain Drake is going to go over to Bearcats, unless BU moves over really quick.
Yeah, BU needs to call down for a team fight. I honestly think that they could have won this because Vayne has no flash, no ult. Almost steals it.
Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, I did a number to that Rammus again, too. But it wasn't enough. Yeah, that Rift was very nice. It opened up bot lane and just gave away free dragon. Echo is in here.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Echo found out in the jungle. Wait, good ultimate.
Amazing.
Really evade all the damage right now. Ends up catching the Rammus out right there. Nautilus ult will catch the Vayne. Condemn pulls him back. He's on fire. But in the end, the Misfortune will grab the Vayne on the enemy ADC. And Bradley is actually looking for more as the Orin Horn goes out. That is in. The Xayah goes out. Rakan tries to go in. He's out of mana. What can he do? The E from the Lux almost popped, but not enough. And BU actually takes a good number of kills off of that. But unfortunately, he doesn't get the dragon.
That was fantastic. Now the response time from BU there was awesome. The Echo was in a little deep, but Lux came in, saved him with his shield. He ulted, followed by a really good Q, and it was just kind of over from there.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that BU ended up recognizing that they could win a fight because Vayne had they had all their cooldowns there, and Vayne didn't basically. So what I was more looking for was an earlier Ornn TP. I actually think they could have maybe wiped them had the Ornn actually TP'd earlier, but for the most part, great job to BU for understanding that taking the fight there was the correct play.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I think the shows. I mean, I think they kind of a growing understanding of their team comp and everything. Because you just saw, it's like their team fighting prowess is just unmatched right now in terms of just the raw abilities they have, regardless of kind of right now the more or less leads they have and don't have. So I mean, it's all that good stuff right there. I mean, just that, yeah, like you said, just that right call to really not try to leave the Drake kind of empty-handed like they did last time. Actually get some kills out of the result. But it looks like Ornn is about to get ganked, unfortunately. Does not get what he can. Gets auto off of Vayne, but that is about it. And the Fizz will pick up the kill.
Yeah, another good gank. Ornn was pretty overextended up there with I guess he did have some vision, but it was just too late. Another gank.
The Lux is not actually a knock-up into a taunt, but actually is able to get out with the flash. Very durable on the Lux so far. Just the barrier and just the shield from the W.
Yeah, I'm surprised she made it out of there. That lockdown was pretty massive, but she's able to get out.
Yeah, but I mean, as you can see right now, I mean, just already a 4 mid, just really kind of leaving that up and almost kind of just leaving that Vayne up there just to continue relentlessly pushing this top lane so far.
Yeah, she's just farming out a storm. Ornn is actually beating her in CS, but she's getting that Bork. She's probably very close by now. We can see a difference in the bot lane by about 30 CS, which is not the end of the world still. But.
So here's the thing. Ornn's itemization is actually...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
possibly. Or catching out Vayne in rotation. Oh, but
great
so
close.
Condemn.
There's actually another fight going on here. Looks like we're out.
Another one?
Echo almost got caught out by that Rammus and Rakan. A little bit of poke was out.
It seems Northwest is opting for a very skirmishing type of play here. I think they realize they can't outright beat BU in team fights, so they're gonna try to opt for getting a lot more picks around the map and gaining their power through there.
Yeah, I mean, you can even see after the vision on the map and everything. Just look at that top river. Like 4 wards just scattered throughout there. Like no one's getting through there without Bearcats knowing. And so they're really utilizing their vision to make these key picks. Where you find the isolated solo people out or duos. And even right now, once again, Orin got caught out overstaying for that turret and will simply just be deleted by the Vayne.
Yeah, that damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of
nice.
disrespect going on around not keeping track of the jungle, and Ram has ganked him a bunch of times already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he needs to respect Rammus a little more here. I think he tried greeting for the tower there, but just did not end up working out. Now you see BU coming together, trying to see if they can find a pick here. You notice Northwest is going for Baron, I think?
It's probably
Rift,
second Rift,
Rift.
correct?
Yeah, it's second Rift, but I think they're spending way too much time on this Fizz right now. While they do get, they don't even get the kill. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
so close.
Oh man. Okay, they have to rush that dragon now.
Mhm.
I mean,
Wow.
That is.
yeah, they don't have any major cooldowns on them right now to fight. Unfortunately, they only have Luxar and Echo R at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This does look to be a dragon though for Bradley. Rammus is kind of chilling around in the river, but I don't think he can walk in, especially with that Nautilus positioned where he is. Xayah is starting to walk down though, so maybe we'll see something here.
Great
combo.
There we
from
go.
the Lux. Wow, it just eliminates the enemy jungler before you get that chance to contest.
And honestly, that should be her job. I think locking down Rammus with Qs and damaging him with her magic damage against that Rammus is going to be huge for the team, especially during larger team fights. I think that was a perfect example of what she should be doing, and that was a great catch.
Yeah, I mean, even still, I've been talking about the kind of immense vision they had for Bearcats on the top side. I think BO did a great job responding by really matching that vision on the bottom side to make sure that there was no funny business going on that side. They were able to take that drag with relative security and everything. Ooh.
Oh, steps into the
Echo.
fish, unluckily.
Unlucky, yeah. Almost gets caught up, but it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, no kills go anywhere, so it's
Keep
all
in
good.
mind here, Northwest still has a Rift Herald that they can use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You get that second one.
I'm a little scared of a
that's-
tower
that's
dive
the
here.
point for concern.
Yeah. Where do you think they're going to send that? Maybe mid? Break that first tower?
I think mid is the best option here. But I would not use it on the tier 1 tower right here. I would use it on the tier 2 to open up the tier 3 inhib tower. Or open up to kill the tier 3 inhib tower here. But let's see how they use it.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking for something here. They're kind of in Bradley's jungle.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, that vision that they have from Drag really paying off, avoiding any kind of gank throughout their jungle and everything. So they're able to kind of save that, but I don't think they're able to save their turret. As Shelly's about to ram his big old head right in there. There goes that mid turret and everything.
Oh, an amazing route.
He's still going.
He's still going. He's going.
There's a lot of kind of peel right now. MFO kind of goes wide and whatnot, but the Luxar will actually find a lot of damage right now. Bearcats is trying to retreat. His health bars are low, and
Where
BU.
was the Ornn TP? They could have won that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. They were so low.
Ornn has RN TP. He could have TP'd in and ulted, and I think they could have gotten way more.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge blunder. BU lost a turret there for free, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
No, absolutely.
For sure. I mean, they traded Rift for it, but like that's the job of it. So that was really unlucky. That Lux was putting in work though. The amount of damage she did to Fizz with just her Q and her ultimate was nuts. And I hope that that's for Bradley will scale into the late game, and she'll be able to continue to do that damage. Because if she can do that onto Fizz or Rammus, or especially Xayah, lock her down with a Q and ult, I think that could spell disaster for Red side here.
Well, speaking of disaster may come to BU as Mr. Fizz has come to visit the Ornn, but the Ornn isn't getting him out of the fight. He's clapping him right now. Down to half health, summons the Ornn horn, and actually the playful Trickster will avoid any future knockup, but flashes out of the battle dance. He's trying his best to auto him. The Grasp of the Undying isn't enough, and the Fizz will grab the kill on the Ornn, but in the end will be killed by the Echo in return. So 1 for 1.
Yeah, that is I think they had a shutdown on that Fizz too, so honestly, not bad.
I mean, it was worth, but there's some major macro issues going on with the top laner here for BU. This is like what the third time he's been caught out for not respecting what's going on the map currently. So definitely needs to respect a lot more that anyone can be anywhere on the map, and need to play around the current vision that they have right now.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I was even kind of saying before, even that pick in the bottom lane, that just in team play wise, it seems that BU is being very reactive right now. And I mean, while it's great that they stuffed their Okkarin engage, was able to kind of successfully disengage from there. You know, I mean, if they're comp, they should be the one actively making those engages and not succumbing to a Rakan engage or a Fizzar and everything.
Yeah, and also I don't really see Ornn as a side lane pusher. I see him more as a team fighter. Oh, actually, Rakan is going to get caught out here by that Ornn. W's out though. Yeah.
That's all right.
Anyway, I kind of see Ornn as more of a team fighter. Maybe if it was something like a champion like a Camille or a Fiora, you could send it in the side lane more often. But even then, just getting caught out by 2 or 3 of the players on the other team just.
Oh wait, they did catch the misfortune on the battle dance so far. He is going around charting people as much as he can, but the Ornn horn comes out of nowhere, and that's a double kill for the Echo right now. The TP comes in from the vein, and all she's gonna find is Density flash of the walls of the rock monsters.
That is awesome. That Ornn ult just locked it down right into that Echo stun and won them the game. Especially, well, not the game, but the fight. We're getting a little excited. It just won them the fight so hard. They were either in the air or stunned for at least 3 seconds. Just enough time for the Misfortune ult to come in and deal some massive damage. Rammus is looking once again. He's going to walk away. He learned his lesson from last time.
Indeed, yeah, great flank from just Ornn because they kind of just get that combo in there. Just, ooh.
Yeah, that was perfectly played from Bradley right there. I love to see that. Hopefully we can see that more. Definitely not biased, by the way.
Totally not biased.
Yeah. I think they're doing a fantastic job. That's throwing it in their favor, especially if they get all these Cloud Drakes, start stacking that ult CDR. Not bad, not bad. Echo ult is a little bit longer.
This is actually a really good game for Cloud Soul here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you take a look at the ultimates, Nautilus ult, MF ult, Lux ult, Ornn ult, you want those to be
speaking
on
of
the
Ornn,
least amount of CD.
oh wait, there we go. Good control where catches him out though.
Yeah, he's walking away. He's walking away.
Yeah, we want those ults to be on the least amount of CD as possible. So Cloud Soul is a fantastic soul to have for them in this game in particular.
Yeah, not to mention that move speed after casting that ult. I mean, everyone on Bradley's team wants to run at them. So just being able to have that speed to kind of run in their face after all those ultimates are cast, it's gonna be these will be pretty strong.
Oh wait, unfortunately the Fizz actually catches the fish on him right now, except for the Lux is incredibly tanky right now, but not enough as it burns down. And Icon Misfortune angle tries to get as much as they can, but just the Bearcats come in from different angles. But here comes the Ornn ult, just locking down everyone. Echo's gonna be getting away through his ult and everything, but the Vayne's gonna be locked down, but will get a counter kill before she dies.
That was a crazy fight. Yeah, it was crazy. I bet maybe Misfortune should have been positioned a little bit better. Maybe more underneath the tower. I think if she was there, then she probably could have killed Fizz at least a little bit sooner. But at the same time,
mispositioning issues there by Bradley, definitely. Even by the Lux, almost getting caught out. Well, she ended up dying to the Fizz at the end, but she tries surviving as much as possible there. But Lux is a very important champion right now. They're basically playing around her and what she's doing, so she needs to stay alive for them.
For sure.
I mean, also Echo's 7-1, so they should also be playing around Echo and where he is relative to where he is as well.
Yeah. It's really good for Bradley that their AP champions are pretty strong. That's going to be able to get through Rammus pretty well.
And you notice Northwestern isn't really building any magic resist here, which is very odd. You see Fizz with the Zonias and Rammus with a Bramble Vest. I'm not even Bramble Vest, Thornmail. Really weird itemization on the side of Northwest for a team comp that's mainly focused on AP.
Right, well, they did catch the Rakan out. Actually forced a flash before he Ws.
Yeah, Shark goes down too. That'll be back up pretty quickly, but maybe they can try and pick a fight before Fizz has to come back. Ornn is walking up. They might be looking for something here, especially with Fizz out of the fight.
They just can't prematurely right now. I mean, the Echo goes in way too early. He had the ultimate, but just I think was unable to use it because the amount of CC he was facing right now. BU is scattered so far as they're trying to recollect their footing. Misfortune is caught out totally, and they're just trying to scrap out for their lives and just try to get whatever they can. They're really trying to get this Vayne, but she is just tumbling and fumbling and healing way too much. That's a triple kill for the Vayne, and BU fumbles in the middle of the Brave.
Yeah, they really just walked in one by one, abiding by that social distancing rule, and they were all too far spread apart. It was looking good, but maybe Echo should have just waited a few extra seconds for maybe a W from... Oh, we actually might see a kill here. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, wow.
The fish through R. What are you gonna do?
So what happened there was Echo probably called for an engage there, and he just got CC for too long before being able to ult back. Basically, if there was more backup for him, rather than the thing is that Echo shouldn't be engaging essentially, right? Echo should not be the one engaging with E. It should be either the Nautilus with R or the Ornn with R, and stuff like that.
Or maybe a Lux Q, something like that.
Yeah, some type of soft, CC or hard CC. That's hard CC. But yeah, Echo should not have been the one engaging there unless he was able to get a parallel convergence stun there off. Oh no!
Once again, a game of playing reactive right now is BU. The Nautilus will be caught out, and actually their main engage tool will be caught out. Echo, their main damage tools are going to be caught out as well. That is 2 down for BU before the drag.
Yeah, that was actually really unfortunate. Again, I don't know if you saw, but Echo walked into the fish, which was very unfortunate. It was tagged on Nautilus, but he just happened to step in range, and that's the 3rd dragon gone. Not stolen, but just taken away from Bradley. Those 2 deaths just making so much space for them to be able to take that.
Yeah, so that gives Northwest here.
Speaking of listening, once again. Point. Oh wait, she good dodge. Oh, not enough though.
Looks like she's caught up by the charm.
Yep.
Yeah, I really I think just maybe there's just some misinformation coming on from Bradley's side, because honestly, their team does damage. We were able to see by that one fight a few fights ago where they actually came out on top, and even the fight before Baron.
Oh wait, MFL is trying to clear the way, but they do get a good amount of damage before Echo just gets popped and is able to do any damage. This may be the end if BU isn't able to find the kills they need, but failed engages so far is just not working out, and that's more death timers on the board, and Bearcats is looking for the game.
Yep, especially with a wave enforcing right now, just coming right through the gates of their own base. It looks like this might be over. Really unfortunate from Bradley. Like I said, they looked like they were starting to come back, but it just wasn't enough. I felt like they got caught out maybe a little bit too much towards the end there. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Bradley.
GG, well played right there. So Bearcats will take game 1 in this best-of-3 series so far.
Boys, I'll be right back.
All right.
For sure.
All right, when you come back, I'll try to fix up Discord.
Yeah, indeed. I believe Adrian has to work on those drafts and just kind of talk to his team right there and everything. But yeah, I mean, unfortunate loss to Bradley and everything, because I think we saw a lot from their comp and from some of their fights that they had the capacity to win some of these fights, but I think it's just the fact that they were not playing on their terms and they were always reacting to what Bearcats were doing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it just really seemed like that. It seemed like they didn't respect the Bearcats enough. Is kind of what it felt like. Whenever they did get caught out is because they were overextended or going in on a fight a little bit early. Maybe they were overestimating their damage a little bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it seemed like.
Right. I mean, like I said, I think it's a lot of mix of things. I think that, Adrian kind of touched on it, is just a lot of macro mistakes and everything, individual members getting caught out. Just not really understanding kind of when to engage, when to not, mispositioning and everything. So I think a lot of stuff that can be fixed, and that they had a lot of potential there. But unfortunately, Bearcats was able to maneuver around the map a little bit better and did take the win for game 1.
Yeah, they definitely did have a lot of positives. So hopefully they can kind of recollect themselves and realize what they did wrong and right and use that information to win the next game. So like I said, I think they definitely do have the potential to, especially if they
Yeah.
get a similar comp. I mean, they were doing damage. They were being able to like hard CC the right people. It just happened that they got cut out just a little bit too much.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you had to kind of go back and switch around chance for draft, what adjustments would you want to see on Bradley's side?
What would I make? Well, I guess we don't really know a pick / ban order exactly because it was pro drafts, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I can go back. I don't think I can go back and look through my my games because I didn't play. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have first picked the Ornn, but even then, Ornn is just such a safe pick, and hindsight is 2020. So
Yeah, I mean either that or I mean like wouldn't be surprised if you see the Van ban or the Vayne banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that was just they saw it and assumed that she was going bot. Because if she was I think he did pick the Ornn into Vayne because he thought that she would go bot, but Vayne is just a flexible champion. So they probably,
of course, yeah.
she may have actually been going bot to begin with, but then they're like, oh, it's an Ornn. So they're going to throw a top.
Right.
I don't know who you pick into Vayne usually for top laners. Top lane is
Right.
not my specialty.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that in general, Ornn, shouldn't have too much of a tough time with Vayne and everything like that. I think it's just a matter of the actual like what happened in the team fights and everything, in terms of maneuverability and where she was able to go and everything. So, I mean, I feel like it's less of a lane ban and it's more of just like a team ban in general.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm not exactly sure. I guess I'm excited to see what they bring out in game 2. Do you have any predictions what they're going to bring out in game 2?
I mean, I guess we'll have to confirm with Adrian and everything when he gets back. But I mean, I would honestly not be surprised if we just see a kind of a salty run back and everything, because I feel like this is one of those games where it necessarily wasn't a draft thing; it was more of an execution thing, kind of knocking yourself on the head and saying we could have done this a lot better. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see a similar comp, if not the same exact comp. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Bearcats goes out and bans Echo. Especially being one of the highest, or even the Lux.
Do you think there's going to be a Vayne ban from our side?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, it just seems like, it just seems like they weren't really able to, handle it that much, and especially in the team fights, they were just able to do so much with it, in terms of really maneuvering around each team fight and just avoiding a lot of the hard lockdown, which Bradley unfortunately wasn't able to kind of get on Vayne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they do get to pick another CC heavy mid laner, because that if they do pick Remiskin, that's what I think really gets to stop him is a mid laner that does AP damage and can block him down really easy. So hopefully that's what ends up happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got into lobby, by the way, for people watching. So hopefully we'll be starting it pretty soon. I bet they're doing a pro drafts right now, so
yeah, probably.
That. If they could actually if they sent the spectator link, I could view it. I can ask. I'll ask corporate. So hopefully we'll get to actually see the draft this time.
Right, no, for sure, in terms of the order.
Even though, like you're saying, you don't think much is going to change. I kind of agree with that. We'll have to see.
Right.
They sent. Is that the same link?
I think so.
I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, they sent a whole bunch of links. I don't know which one's the spec link.
I'm gonna try one on my end, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah, let me know. What else? What else is there to talk about?
Yeah, there's a spectator link, so I'm gonna send you that.
Awesome.
Boy.
Go, we're in. We can see it.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, I guess we can kind of look at the flip side in terms of, on Bearcats, what really kind of worked for them in terms of, even kind of seeing if they'll kind of still kind of return back with the ranged top laner, because I mean, assuming Bradley doesn't Vayne van sorry, ban Vayne. Assuming Bradley doesn't ban Vayne, then I think it really gets a question for Bearcats to like, are they gonna kind of run it back with the same kind of range top laner vibe? Because even still, I mean, the less popular Quinn could still pop up if they do ban the Vayne. But it's really a matter of, are we gonna see that same style, or is it gonna be kind of changing and everything? So I guess we'll have to see.
Maybe even something like Lucian in the top lane could happen.
Sure, I mean, or even mid lane, I mean,
Yeah.
especially with the prevalence and just the amount of buffs he's gotten recently and everything. There's a possibility of seeing him almost in every lane. Obviously besides jungle.
Yeah, for sure. Lucian is a very strong pick now. Very flexible, like you said. He could go in the mid lane. He could go top. He could go bot. He can go anywhere.
Yeah, no,
except on a Safari. No jungle for him.
No jungle for him.
Just to make sure, they haven't started drafting yet, have they?
They're asking for ready check for draft.
Okay, good. I didn't want to make sure like my link was broken or something.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Man, I wish we'd see a Swain. Okay, I think Swain is an amazing champion, but I don't think we're going to see him this game.
Yeah, I mean, on the other Bradley team, Swain is definitely one of their like signature picks and everything. So, I don't know if that can be translated to this Bradley team, but I guess we'll have to see. But actually, our draft has begun, and so it'll start with the Bearcats keeping the Vi ban, and then Bradley once again keeping the Caitlyn ban. It seems like bans are staying relatively the same right now.
Yeah, starting out with that, police Piltover crew ban. They didn't want any Piltover law enforcement in this game, I guess. Annie comes out too, just like normal. Zach ban once again. No surprises. Now this is where I think the ban could start changing. I think this is where they throw in the ban Vayne if they decide. Right. I said it. The Van ban.
I mean, last game they banned. Bearcats banned Ashe.
Yeah, so I think that could easily be swapped out for a Vayne ban.
Right, but I mean, so far, Bradley's last ban right now, for the first round, really kind of what's it going to be in this case, but still going to maintain their same three. So Bearcats does have that first pick on blue side, and they do get the Ashe.
Yeah, they must have prioritized Ashe a little bit earlier in the draft last round, and they decided to go with Caitlyn this time.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, I mean, that's where they are. But, Bradley does have the other two picks in response right now, and they're going to stick with the Misfortune.
I wonder what they're going to pick next. This might be, I bet they're going to try and save the Ornn for last if they don't ban Vayne here. So maybe we could be seeing a mid laner, maybe another Lux pick?
Possibly. It's possible, but, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends of how Bearcats is, like, anticipating how predictable Bradley is going to be and whatnot, just because I feel like Bradley is very bold right now in terms of blind picking Misfortune, and even once again at the Ornn.
Yeah, blind picking that Ornn. They could pick the Vayne here once again, if they decided to. I think a good pick for Bradley there could have also been Lux, just because.
Oh wait, they steal the Nautilus away.
They do take the Nautilus. I wonder what they're gonna play bot now. So far, very heavy CC team coming in from the other team that I forgot. Bearcats. Thank you. I was gonna say like Bear Claw or something. That is a food. That is a pastry.
Bear something,
Bear something. Bear with me, haha.
Bear with me.
All the viewers are gone.
There they go. But yeah, once again, that's that same Rammus.
Yeah, very tanky team now. Still very CC heavy. They do not want Bradley to play the game. A Morgana bot, it looks. Ooh, interesting.
That's actually really good. That's actually really great because, I mean, especially, that's just a great lane counter in terms of for Nautilus and everything. The hook is pretty telegraphed and everything. And so you can easily just get a black shield on your Misfortune to keep her safe.
For sure. And queuing even before that Nautilus gets to walk up is huge, yeah. Team fights, that black shield is going to do fortune. Yeah, Vayne did get banned, and they responded with the Echo ban. I don't blame them. Echo popped off last game pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, as you can see, Bradley finished up the last round of bans, kind of see where they're trying to target here, see what's going to be the same, if anything. But they do take away the Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz did okay. He didn't. I don't really think that he did bad. He started doing some damage mid game, and he didn't do bad in lane. So taking that Fizz away when they haven't picked the mid is pretty good.
And then there goes the Veigar ban as well. So, taking a lot of these control mages out of Okkarin's hands and everything. So really gonna have to see what how deep he's have to go down in terms of his champion pool and everything. But Bradley's does luckily have the red side counter pick, so maybe they are trying to give Okkarin that counter pick. But yeah, and I think that's exactly what they're gonna do because they lock in Volibear for that jungle.
A Volibear jungle. Oh, I do love seeing a Volibear. He's one of those champions where it doesn't really feel like he does damage, but then wait 2 seconds and it's like, oh, my health bar is gone. I feel like Volibear is a very solid pick, and his team fight is amazing, especially with E being able to give him his shield and slow everyone else in it.
Right, absolutely.
I wonder what we're gonna see here, from.
Oh, this
Bearcats.
blind Syndra right there.
All right,
Wow.
all right. So they do get the counter pick. Now, if I was playing mid into a Syndra, first off, I'd be crying, but I would probably go with my Aurelion Soul. And I think another kind of control magey character in the mid lane is probably going to happen. Syndra does have a somewhat not the best early game. Obviously, she scales really hard with her passive. And that looks to be a set top, which is... I do love seeing set
against the Ornn right now, but Bradley doesn't have the counter pick mid. So what are they gonna pick up for Okkarin so far? I mean, I feel like this wouldn't really work super well in the comp, but it could. But I know Okkarin Zoe is definitely one to be known of and everything. Or at least one I know of anyway. But we'll have to see what Bradley does respond to the Syndra with. But I don't know how. But yeah, so I mean, we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, Nico. There we go.
Okay. Some nice CC with her root, and her ultimate should be able to get a lot of value, especially if a good Ornn ult is hit. So, should be pretty good. I really like Bradley's team comp here. Very, very tanky. Well, not as tanky as Bearcats, because Set, Nautilus, and Rammus. That is crazy.
Right.
It looks like they're going for kind of the 2 carry comp, where you're going to have Nautilus and Rammus engage, and then Syndra and Ashe they're just gonna pelt damage and abilities and everything into Bradley and just wear him down.
Yeah, well, I mean, on the one bright side for Bradley and everything, I really like how they kept or maintained their team fight kind of comp that they have. Obviously, it's adapted now. But one thing I really like to see is Bearcats basically responding with a team fight comp of their own. So I imagine this game to be an all-out bloodbath and everything. You're seeing lots of team fights, lots of just totally bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to the Chinese private super server. Lots of team fights. Yeah, gonna be 50 versus 50 by 20 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. But we gotta see how it goes. I mean, in terms of what is going to be the key here? I mean, because I know you said that on Bearcats. I mean, obviously for them, the 2 carry assessment for them is going to be the Syndra and Ashe. And the thing that I'm worried about for Bradley is that they don't necessarily have any super like reliable point and click CC. It's like, yeah, sure, you kind of have like the Brillo proc auto from Ornn, you have the stun auto from Volley and everything, but it's not like they have the Nautilus point and click R like they had last time and everything. So really difficult. But hey, your resident coach is back, Adrian, with the comeback draft.
Yes.
How do you feel the draft went this time? I feel like it went pretty well.
I honestly felt it went even better than last time.
Yeah, for sure.
I specifically looked for counters to the lane for this one. I feel like the MF Morgana lane completely counters the Ashe Nautilus lane. So hopefully we get some good stuff there. Connor really SeeWolf really wanted to play the bear. He pulled out his credit card and bought a skin right there to show off how much he loves the bear.
Big flex.
Which skin?
And the bear is fantastic against Rammus, so if they ever contest at an early scuttle, Volibear just wins it simply. And yeah, basically their objective is the same as last game. These champions have pretty good mid-game spikes, so once they get their main item, they want to be fighting around objectives again. That's what we're going to be looking for this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was talking to Griffin. I really like the Morgana pick. I think that is going to be fantastic against their comp. There's so much CC that Morgana shield is just going to say no to, and I think that's going to be huge.
Yeah. And not even to mention that Morgana is a comfort pick for our support. So Nautilus wasn't actually a comfort pick for our support last game, but he did pretty well on it, to be honest, in my opinion, last game. So if that wasn't his comfort pick last game, I can't even imagine what he's going to do on it this game. So I'm pretty excited to see.
Yeah, I
Right.
really think this.
And
Oh, you go. Sorry.
yeah, sorry. One thing I was talking to Anthony about was, he was talking definitely, obviously, the two big carries on Bearcats being the Syndra and the Ashe. And the one thing I was a little worried about for Bradley's side is just now that lack of kind of reliable CC in terms of like, you no longer have that kind of point and click Nautilus R to kind of lock down any of those immobile carries anymore. It's like, sure, we have a lot of stuff going in, but none of it's guaranteed to hit like that point and click. And also, especially, I've seen it plenty of times in some of the games, whatever. Volibear ults in, Set ults him right back out.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see if that happens.
We'll see, yeah.
Because yeah, when Volibear gains that extra health, that's gonna make that splash damage from Set just do more damage. So hopefully he doesn't hit a 5-man ult into another 5-man ult.
Yeah.
Playing some ping pong.
If I were to say, well, what the mistake of this draft might have been, I could have put my top laner on an actual carry rather than Ornn again. But Ornn just has so much value in a comp like this that putting him on a carry like Camille, Aatrox, or Kled, I don't think would have been as good as Ornn. I know he really wants to play carry top laners usually, but I really feel like having Ornn here is essential to the team comp. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah,
we all gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah, so much engage on that Ornn. It's gonna be really good for the team. And that's actually something I was talking to Griffin about. Is I really think if Ornn does hit a good ult, there's so much value to be had with like say Nico and Misfortune afterwards for follow up. So I really think Ornn is a very nice pick here with the team comp you've built.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then quick question. I'm really intrigued to see this. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but if Set tries to ult someone and then Morgana spell shields them midway through, does like Set just kind of still fly around, but he doesn't grab anyone?
You can't spell shield somebody midway through Set ult.
Yeah, so what you have to do is if he goes for the ultimate when they are spell shield, so she has to predict it, which is possible. You can do it. He will fly into the enemy team, and he will be RKOing no one. I don't even think it does damage. He just flies in, and there's an explosion, and it's just a man sitting alone, sad. He's like, "Where'd they go? What is this magic?"
Where'd they go?
It slipped out of his hands.
Which actually could be a team fight winning like play for Bradley if Set tries to engage on a Volibear that's stepped up and Morgana shields at just the right time. Yeah, all Morgana has to do, turn around, cue the man in the middle of an entire team, and he's just dead. He can't move. So I really think that could actually be that could have some room for outplay. We'll have to see.
Indeed, about almost 30 seconds in the game. I'm really excited to see this and everything. I expect no less than absolute bloodbath.
Oh yeah, Chinese server.
So the only concern I have here is the mid matchup. Yeah, we couldn't really find a okay mid laner to play against Syndra. And let's be honest, Syndra's kind of pretty good into this composition. She just blows shit up. So yeah, we'll see how well the laner does here. I think Nico can go pretty even with Syndra here, but I was more looking to shut Syndra down early. Hopefully we see that with the bear, but still a concern.
Yeah, I was talking. That's actually something we were having trouble finding ourselves. Is a good pick into Syndra. I said Aurelion Sol, but not everyone plays my boy.
That
so.
says him.
Anthony, you should have subbed in, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to cast.
Put him in, coach. Put him in.
I had to cast. No, but a control mage into Syndra is not that bad. Preferably one with some early game agency, like Aurelion Sol. Just because you can outplay her Qs with your own. Champions that can kind of do that, especially with her stun. It is a longer cooldown early game. So a champion that could play, maybe even an Ahri could have been okay. Maybe? I'm just theory crafting here. I don't know, though. Syndra is a hard matchup to kind of pick into. which is really
Right.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a good pick on Northwest side.
Mhm.
Hopefully, again though, we have so much lockdown that hopefully we'll just be finding ways to. Also, we have Spell Shield, so
That's true.
that's another counter. We're gonna be heavily relying on the Morgana here to just, help us through this game in general. He bought El Rayo Volibear. What an actual
Oh my
Chad!
That's how I know he's about to fight. That's what he wants to do. Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna see some
You
throwdowns
look
here.
at Northwest here. They're going for an early invade with the Nautilus.
They do have a pretty good invade comp. That early damage
Uh-oh.
coming out from.
Wow, wait.
Are
They're
they
just
going for it?
straight
They
over
are.
there.
They're walking up.
I should have mentioned this. God damn it! Why didn't I tell them?
We do see two
They
volley
get a
bears
river-
coming out from Bradley's side too.
They're gonna bring the other bush so far. But no, wait, watch out! Wait!
Oh, wait,
you're
I'm missing
tapped
it.
out. Wait, they're both
Wait.
by him.
She flashes out. Oh my goodness! Nautilus tries to hook and misses. Oh wait! What a explosive start! Perfect
Fort
volley
Flash,
bear
what's a Fort
skin.
Flash?
Flash for
You
flash.
know what? I'll take it.
That's a dub.
Nautilus off of Flash there early, I feel is more important than Morgana off of Flash there.
Oh
early.
yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Wow.
What what an interesting start. Hey, at least we didn't have to sit around for a minute 30 doing nothing and trying to fill time. They did it for
Well,
us.
you know what? That usually happens.
Yeah, they did it for
With
us.
that spicy time, but it's all good. It's all great. We're here to play League of Legends and everything, and we're here to see Bradley hopefully tie it up 1-1 so far, or
1-0.
Bearcats be kind of closing out the series. Wait, what? No, I'm saying
1-0.
I'm saying we're hoping we'll tie it up.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree.
Cross fingers here.
Cross fingers.
Yes, there's Syndra poking with their Q already. It is kind of mana hungry, a little bit, somewhere in the middle. So hopefully our Nico will be able to try and play around that. But it looks like for the first few minutes we're just gonna sit here and watch people hit minions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
No, I mean it's great, but I mean you can already see the early vision coming out from Bradley so far. You got the one by Bearcats' chickens and everything like that. So already kind of getting some good early vision in terms of what. Oh, great
Ooh.
sidestep from the Misfortune to keep her safe. Wow.
very good. That would have been extremely bad for Bradley, especially since Bearcats did ping or did spike 2. Oran's actually looking for a little bit of something here. He did do some damage earlier on to Set before that little skirmish in the bot lane, but Set healed it back up.
Yep, no, absolutely right now. I mean, so, obviously, early scuffles coming in from the Ornn and the the Set right now, just punching him to death right now.
Yeah, it's actually some big damage. There is a minion
wait,
wave on
actually-
the Set though.
Wait, I mean, he can flash his own. Flash for flash. He might take the tower shot and die as a
Whoa.
to the Ornn. Wow.
That was some crazy reaction time. The damage coming out from Set was huge, but it wasn't enough from the outplay Flash. That was awesome.
We take those guys.
Volibear is actually invading the
take
Rammus's
those.
jungle.
Yes.
Oh my god, what am I missing?
We see a
right now?
TP
Oh,
from
man.
Set flashing
He's
away.
gonna
The
flash.
bear is out. The bear is gone.
I like the aggression. But that early ward by Northwest was pretty smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a great play by Volley, but he needed to communicate with his top laner to come down with him. Because honestly, I think they win the 2v2 there.
Honestly,
Against Rammus and Set.
Flash for TP. Oh, a little bit of trade coming
Oh,
out.
wow.
Ooh, a lot
Big
of
damage
lot
coming
of
from that
damage.
Nico.
Lots of damage. She is low on mana too. That Syndra is, so she will have to back eventually. Anyway, nope. Close hook. Flash for teleport is not bad. Not bad at all. A kill. You were right. A kill probably could have come out there, if it was coordinated a little bit better. But this can give Ornn a little bit more room to push that lead. First he got a kill, and now if he can get the wave in a good spot, he can set up a good TP, and it looks like that's kind of what he's doing. Starting
And
to push
also,
in this wave.
I was like, notice like the trail of wards that Volibear is leaving throughout kind of Bearcat's topside jungle and everything. So just doing a great job of keeping this topside matchup, or just kind of in general, the top side of the map, really in control for Bradley right now.
Looks like Flash and bot lane. That spell shield came out
Flash
just
and
a
heal.
little too. Yeah,
I
Flash
didn't
and
see
heal. Yeah, that dark shield came out a little too late and did not get not catch that Nautilus hook, even though something similar may have happened because Nautilus hook interaction is really strange. You won't move, the person who got shielded, if you get hooked, but Nautilus will still come towards you about halfway, as if you were getting pulled. So he still does have some room to make engage if that spell shield breaks, but yeah, just really unfortunate timing for our bot lane there.
And you can even see question mark pings coming out from the side of Bradley and Bearcats alike as Infernal Drake spawns. That's kind of the point of contention for some of these early fights so far. And while Bearcats does have kind of the early vision lead, I believe, with the scuttle, but no wards actually on the drag itself, but they do have priority kind of on that bot side, but Outlaw aggressive backing.
Yeah, Bearcats is backing now. This might not be a bad time to take Dragon. Maybe it's a little late now. They would have had to start it instantly, but this does give the bot lane some room since they don't have any laners right now. Nico is walking down. Maybe she's just going for vision here, but yeah, it looks like that's all it was. Walking back up already.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Bradley, they don't necessarily have any vision around the dragon itself or that general area, so I believe they're a little apprehensive to really start kind of committing straight to it right now.
The junglers are actually down there. Something might happen. Vision point.
Yeah, I mean, right.
Yeah, vision point is
Bradley starts out that dragon, but they're going to try to fool them with the old, hey, I'm the jungler, I'm not really tactic right now. But so far, Bu's sneaking this dragon right now. No vision coming out except for a lone ward coming out from the Syndra so far. Ping's coming out and say, hey, they're doing this. Come team, what are we doing? But instead, there's actually engage coming out from the bot lane right now. Bu takes that dragon, but the Morgana's fate.
What a TP, what a TP!
So far, but here's an all-out fight in the bottom lane as I like Ornn ult finds 2 and whatnot, and great engage from Bradley will find 2, but Bearcats will return 1. Flash follow with the Nico ult will find the Syndra, but not get her in the end as the
what a fantastic fight
power will go to Ornn in the end. But
absolutely beautiful coming in from Bradley. Not only was Rammus in the wrong place at the wrong time, they killed him. They killed Rammus. They got Dragon. An amazing Ornn TP. Knocks up the bot lane. Does just enough damage with that brittle passive max health damage. And just knocks him out. That was a fantastic fight. And you even saw Volibear leave a kill for that misfortune to pick up on the Ashe because he knew that she was dead.
What a guy.
What a Chad. Honestly. Well, actually, maybe a Chad would take it for his own. Either way, fantastic play. Fantastic play. Bradley's...
Yeah, I mean,
oh, sorry, you go.
Oh yeah, I was saying, Bradley's looking a lot stronger coming out swinging with this game too and everything, kind of correcting some of these early mistakes that they kind of had from last game and whatnot, and just looking really strong with the picks they have.
They're only up about 1.4k, but that gold's in all the right places. You have 2 kills on Nico, and top lane's about even in CS. Jungle's actually ahead against that Rammus, which is really, really nice because you want to get that Volibear kind of going to be able to do, his things in the team fight that he wants to do.
And one very, very important thing to mention here is the fact that they got Infernal early. Now, of course, Infernal is just good in general, but taking it away from the Syndra, that's fantastic. So that was a really good early dragon call by BU. I think the mistake here was Rammus actually going to gank the bot lane there rather than trying to, calling his team to contest Dragon, because bot lane started having more priority while BU was taking Dragon. So they actually just walked up and, fought them at Dragon. I feel like they could have gone out with a lot more rather than just straight up fighting with them bot lane.
Yeah, he definitely got a little tunnel visioned on those 2 kills bot. Just giving that dragon away to Bradley for free is really what it comes down to. Looks like a good root, little bit of damage, but that Nautilus shield just going to prevent most of it. I think we're kind of little trade top lane.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Ornn does a lot of a great sidestep. Wow.
Yeah, honestly.
Wait,
we're going for it
right now. Volibear does have the ult, but decided not to commit to it after Set blows a flash.
And honestly, they could just double gank again. If that set walks up, they have volley ult, say goodbye to your tower for a few seconds, and that could be just enough, especially with the damage that they are doing. Because Ornn is starting to deal some damage, even with just having his Bramble Vest and
Oh wait, right now, the engage come out from the mid lane is not able to get the ultimate, and it's actually shut down, giving the goal over to the Nautilus right now. While the Volibear is stuck in a rock in a hard place as the arrow comes in, and the Syndra will ultimately take that kill against the bear.
So that was some miscommunication going out there from Bradley.
For sure. On a positive note, Nautilus did get the shutdown, so at least it went in a bad place. But either way, that kill probably shouldn't have happened. Those 2 kills.
Syndra gets 2 kills out of that too, which is very worrying to say the least. You don't want Syndra's getting those kills early. It's going to be harder and harder to shut her down as the game progresses.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you can even see it's like even before those kills, she was able to really burst down that Nico before she got the ult down. So it's absolutely unfortunate for Bumpy for you.
Yeah, that damage was pretty nuts, especially through that. Oh, here we go, a little fight. I don't know.
Just keep a good trade from Bjorn to be out here.
Even through that ultimate
but
shield.
speaking of that, the Syndra is coming. She's really definitely willing to try and just get something there, but the control board in the bush will catch vision of her.
Yeah, it looks like all she gets is a waste of time here. She's gonna lose a wave to Nico. It's gonna get pushed into her tower, and she's gonna fall a little bit farther down. And
setting up for the next drag here, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rammus is actually on the wrong side of the jungle right now, and it looks like we'll see. He might be pathing up. Oh, a little trade coming in. Being about 1/3 of Syndra's health is pretty noticeable. Pretty meaningful.
Yeah, and I mean, drags on 5 seconds right now. I mean, Bradley is lucky enough to have that priority right there, but they do actually kind of slowly back away from it just in trying to push some of these waves out before the fight actually begins. Although they have to be careful not to get caught out of rotation right now as Nautilus and Ashe are just cutting off the misfortune from the rest of the fight. Although it looks like they're gonna actually just try and go for it. A flash Q does not land, but the Volibear stun will. Morgana, the chains come out, but do not find anyone right now. That Morgana is just seeing a gray screen right now, and the misfortune might see the same thing as the enchanted crystal arrow comes out and add the Nautilus ult just to make it safe right there, and that's actually drag probably going to the Bearcats for now.
Yeah, for sure. That Morgana stepped up a little bit. Oh
wait, there is more. They're not finished right now as the unleashed power goes out to Nico, forces them to flash and everything. A last Q does not grab the Nico, but just grabs the guarantee for drag.
Yeah, the dragon is definitely gone, and maybe that excuse me. Morgana stepped up a little bit too far from that.
So what happened in their bot lane was they forced that gank way too hard. After Morgana missed flash Q, I really feel like they should have just ended the gank there and went back to try and get dragon. Morgana went way too deep in, and they ended up really costing for it. Oh no.
Oh, and once again, Morgana caught out again trying to get vision, but the spell shield does not get auto attacks as the Ashe will grab that kill out the Morgana.
Yeah, unlucky once again. Just walking up a little bit too far, especially after that dragon take. I don't know, this Bradley, I think they're still in a pretty decent spot. They are down 2k gold, unfortunately. They might be able to make some plays happen.
Oh my god, that Nautilus box is disgusting. The Ignite comes out. They're going to try to get him. The Ashe flashes forward, grabs the kill, but Volibear will dunk on Ashe for vengeance.
He might even get this.
Autoing the Nautilus to death right now, but does he have enough? He's big, he's scary, but he's taunted.
Nico's walking down.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, but there's more coming out, but they're just so tanky.
I can't do anything to him. Yeah, that Nautilus shield and all that Rammus armor are just too much for the bear.
Yep. But I mean, even still, I mean, you kind of even see just these fights. I mean, so you don't necessarily need and everything like that. But actually, great damage coming out from Flash Follow does get the Rammus in the end. They do get that, but the lone Nautilus is just sitting there. They do lose the objective in the top side though. Through the
he steals it!
Ornn steals the Rift Herald, and the Ornn is just on fire. Going here, the set dies.
This is winnable. She has no mana.
Yeah, this has a mana is forced
has to flash away.
Blast cone to safety. Wow.
Oh my goodness, we caught that. That Ornn steal. I didn't want to jinx it. I saw it. he actually did it. The madman. That's what happens when you take Rift without your jungler. Rammus actually died bot lane.
Wow.
That was
I mean,
insane.
Yeah, and he's gonna use the top lane, grab that turret, free him up to go and start affecting other parts of the map. And I think that's exactly what Bradley wants, really capitalizing on this secured objective.
I mean, Rammus is there now, but a little too late. Does end up taking out Shelly's second life as she falls. She did kill that tower before she died, so mission accomplished for sure. That is huge. They did get the tower, but honestly, I think it's more valuable in the fact that Bearcats did not get that rift. They were denied it, and instead it went to Bradley. I think that was huge. 'Cause they definitely, with their comp, they can do more with that rift than Bradley was able to. Oh, a good route.
Oh, wait, hold on. They're going in right now, but the Unleashed Power does not find it, and the Pop Blossom, and they kill each other.
I mean, it was worth shut down, but yeah, this is actually a bloodbath. You're right. We are already 8-8. It is only 16 minutes in.
16 total kills for 16 minutes. I love this.
Ooh, a nice root.
Right now. Gets the root, but not much damage. And all this is a tanky boy, but does get down to half health.
Yeah, that's not bad. Rammus is kind of floating around bot though, so especially if this wave push in, they're not gonna be able to do too much. I think they have to give up this tower here. It's very low.
Yeah,
Ash is
unfortunately,
shredding
get
it.
anything. Oh wait! Oh, great spell shield to avoid the further dive, but does not get the Ash arrow as Ash will clean up, grab the Morgana, and that's gonna be a tower and a kill for Bearcats.
Yeah, very very close to getting a kill there. Maybe if Morgana would have gotten that stun proc, she would have healed off of her passive just enough to survive. But
oh wait, but the bear is back vengeance spooks him, and that isn't exactly C. Oh wait, that's actually Nico. I got fooled. You got kidding me. But speaking of this, Nico is actually getting pelted by arrows right now as the Ash will just catch her out of rotation.
Yeah, that was some actually probably just unexpected damage coming out from that Ash. She doesn't. I thought she'd have board. She has mirror mana.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Primus playing with fire.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately healed, but actually, right now, I think knowing that they lose some of these, oh, what an interaction right there. Nautilus tries to get out with the hook, but kind of gets knocked up by the own ultimate. They're trying their best to get this Nautilus, but it isn't getting scattered. The weak will stop any more engage from Bradley, but Mondrake is spawning in 15 seconds, and once again, Bradley does have vision priority over this, and so it's really just a matter of can they grab this in a timely manner without getting caught out like they did last time.
Yeah, with that Nautilus just hitting base right now, he's gonna be nowhere near the fight, and the best Ash could do is arrow if she even had it. So
yeah, no, for sure.
The Bearcats gonna have to hope for a steal if they're gonna go for it, but it looks like they're just gonna respect it and back off.
Yeah,
which is definitely the right play here. Very, very nice, just realizing that they had so much priority there to be able to take that dragon, with Set staying top. Unfortunately, it does look like they will trade 2 turrets in the top lane for this dragon, but overall, if they're playing for Soul, I see this as an absolute.
Yeah, no, I mean, good drag for Bradley and everything in terms of just sticking to the guns, not over chasing anything like that, and just getting the drag, the objective, getting out.
Set, speaking of getting out, Set might not be able to do that here. Oh, very close, very close.
Yeah. Bradley's doing particularly well in these team fights, but they're getting outplayed on the map, basically. Their macro is not what it's supposed to be, basically, and they're making some very tiny mistakes that are setting them back even further. And as you're seeing now, Ash is on like this tier 2 tower, and she's not getting punished for it at all. Yeah, Bradley just needs to have better rotations and better macro in general if they want to do better at this game. They still have a very good chance at winning. They just they just need to step it up.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't look like something was about to happen there, but like you said, they just need to be able to get around the map faster. Yeah, gotta predict and try to find out where Bearcats are gonna be, because say that volley was there just a few seconds earlier, I think that could have been a kill, especially if he would have outplayed the W slow coming out from Ash. Something might happen here.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, there was the order ult from the flank. This is the flank they need. They grab the Ashe and the Nico all connects. Ashe, Misfortune all connects, and that's 2 kills going with the Bradley.
Very good.
So,
Once again, that amazing Ornn ultimate. That's a lot of damage.
Massive blunder by Ashe. If she didn't miss that arrow, Bradley could have got an early kill on Nico, and that would have happened in general. But great job by Bradley by responding correctly to that situation.
That was a good double, giving 2 of their carries some money in their pockets.
Yeah, no, absolutely right now. But yeah, I mean, just great engage, great kind of setup from there and everything like that. Oh, a lot of damage got Morgana, but no follow-up is. Oh, requires the flash, faster flash. Set tries to go in, but the response ult from the Volibear will just see him, like, eating that unleashed power by Syndra, and will just take over, or take down that Volibear so far. The Ornn is TPing him. Bradley is not willing to give up just yet, as they are facing a 45.
Yeah, that was probably a little bit of miscommunication there too. Volibear had a different idea of getting out.
Yep, definitely.
He did get back to base eventually. Just might be in our 15 seconds.
Oh man. Yeah. Basically miscommunication there. Connor seems like a very aggressive player. If he sees the opportunity, it may not be the right opportunity, but if he sees an opportunity, it's very obvious right now that he just wants to take it. He wants to take the game into his hands, but unfortunately, he's just not doing it at the right moments.
Right.
And they now lose tier 2 mid tower because of it.
Right, and I mean, even kind of just like recognizing kind of where we are in the, or where where they are in the map stage and everything. At the time of that fight, Drag was up until about 2 minutes, so they didn't really need to take that fight. They could have just really taken the flash to flash and just got up safely. But once again, not Volibear going in. Flashes out
two
for
good
safety
roots
so far, but a good Nico ult followed by the Misfortune ult is unable to actually find the kill for Bradley, as a follow-up hook from the Nautilus will maybe result in something. But once again, the Ornn re-engaged right now, as Misfortune will grab the Nautilus, and just in time for Baron up.
Yeah, I thought Morgana was stepping up too far. She knew what she was doing. And we were able to catch out that Nautilus on that hook back, just with that really good Ornn ultimate. Once again, he just does not miss. Yeah. This Rammus is in a sticky place, especially this Syndra right now. Yeah. If Morgana hits a root, she's over.
Bearcats is out of position right now. They get pulled back by the face breaker so far, and the unleashed power. Syndra trying her best, shut down by the Misfortune so far. Undertaker comes in, doesn't get it once she can, and Bradley is just really just bobbing and weaving between Bearcats' attempted blows so far, and just ends up kind of coming out positive with the kill in the Syndra.
Yeah, that was I don't even know what just happened there.
Undertaker, bro?
Yeah, bro. I didn't like call it the Undertaker. I was saying this like the whole move was Undertaker.
I
see you watch WWE in your spare time.
It's great. I know.
I think it's called. What? Can we stroll over? Yeah, it's called the Showstopper.
No, the Showstopper.
Doing the tombstone pile driver on volleyball.
That's what I do.
I prefer RKO. Okay, I ain't.
RKO, I know, I like it. All right, next time we get a set flank with an R, I'll call it an RKO.
Love it. Oh, that what did you call it again? Say it again.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. I love that. It was. He almost. Oh wait,
that's a fast.
That is a fast bear.
Rammus and everything.
Boy.
They're gonna catch out that jungler, and any attempts of Bearcats is, trying to do Baron would just be stopped.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that was actually a really good catch. I wonder if they're going to try and turn that into a Baron.
Oh wait, they don't see it. Right now the Facebreaker will get everything right now, and that will be the Volibear before he even gets the shield so far. The Ornn,
the Misfortune ult was insane.
Two so far, but the Syndra ult will find one, and not one but two, as she burns down for a triple kill. Oh my gosh, she does
make that a quadra.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's late game Syndra for you, or at least 24 minutes.
Ashe still has arrow, guys.
Oh, they're staring at each other. Mexican standoff.
Wow.
They're gone.
They stood at each other menacingly.
What a team fight.
What just happened? That was insane.
So, I think they heard my call to go Baron, but they didn't quite respect the fact that, you know, they didn't have enough vision, so face checking that bush towards topside river was a mistake. Volley got CC'd there too hard to even try and ult out of there in the first place. He tried surviving as long as possible, but he couldn't quite do it. So what ended up happening there was just an absolute bloodbath. And as you're seeing, Syndra is causing more trouble now, as we discussed earlier in the game.
Yeah. It really did seem like Ornn and Volley were kind of 2v5 a little bit there too. Misfortune was just coming up through the river. So
that was a fantastic Misfortune,
yes.
though. That's what kind of turned the team fight there.
Yeah, I mean, you can just definitely see. You know, I think one thing Bradley needs to pick up is that blue trinket. Oh wait, I think it was swapped out for the Ashe. But I mean, even still, it's because I think just a lot of movement coming out from either side of the map and everything, just to make sure, kind of compensate, make sure nothing like that happens ever again. To really make sure you kind of get that some of that longer range vision, able to face check that with relative safety.
Oh, there's two fights going on.
There's more fight here. The Nico does find two and zaps the Ashe with the auto right now. The Nico doing some work right now as she disengages from the fight, but the Syndra is there, has a lot of damage. Bullet time will find the Nautilus, and that'll be another kill for BU as Syndra is looking at a very similar fate, but the unleashed power finds the Misfortune before her untimely death.
Volibear wanted that kill there, ulting in for that Syndra. That was amazing. There were two fights going on at the same time, and it looks like that Set wasn't able to stop that TP from Ornn, which I think sealed the fate from Syndra there, even though she was pretty far out of position. Sorry.
It's a 2v5 right now.
Yeah, this is a free Baron. And
actually, 4, sorry.
Actually, maybe
okay,
not.
I'm just going to mention this right now. Nika needs to go to Baron right now.
Yeah, they do not do enough damage here.
They don't have DPS. Wow, they are not doing anything to this. They don't have the Misfortune. They don't. Oh man, they might get caught up, especially here. Actually, there comes the Facebreaker, gets knocked up, but in the end, actually, great Nico ult to actually stuff any chance of Bearcats stopping that. It's a double kill.
That was beautiful.
That was really well played.
Morgana even putting in some work. She hit two roots, one on each, one on Rammus, one on Set, and I think that really helped because, especially towards the end, that kept Rammus stuck in that Volibear E, in that Nico ult, and everything.
Also, I don't think you guys noticed, but that interaction you guys talked about earlier with Set in the Black Shield actually happened in that team
Did it
fight,
happen?
Yeah.
I was looking for it. Oh my goodness, it happened.
Dang.
Yeah, so
did not see it. Maybe I'll
pretty much
go back
the ties of the team fight from turning, oh Jesus, yeah, she's dead.
Oh, Leandry's, right?
That's Leandry's.
Yeah. That is rough. That damage coming out from Syndra just needs to be respected. They need to either pick a fight without her or pick a fight where it's just her. I think that's the best way that they have to try and turn that into some kind of fight that they can take.
Oh, and once again, here's another just like face check right now, being punished. Volibear out of position, forced to flash, but the unleashed power will meet his untimely end as the Ornn is just going right there. The Nico might be finding a similar thing. BU is just piling in, feeding these kills to Bearcats, although luckily the Nico will not be joining them.
Yeah, Ornn was trying to save his brother, but it just wasn't enough. Once he ulted, he was in the middle of them. Very unfortunate. This is Dragon Point, Soul Point for Bearcats, and that does put some pressure onto our own Bradley Braves. I can't even talk right now, can I?
They're going to be looking towards Baron here now, and they're just going to straight up start it.
Set is already doing more damage.
King.
And time. So Bradley's going to need to look to steal here, I think.
That's absolutely. Zone.
You have the Volibear. Oh wait. Ooh, big sky of the week right there. Kind of forces a premature heal and everything.
This is very smart by Syndra standing in the back of the pits to make sure that Bradley doesn't have a chance to steal.
There's too much DPS.
Syndra might be preferred though.
Doing right now, yep, grabs that, but BU grabs the return kills and everything like that as Syndra is taken down by the Nico. BU is hunting for more as Nautilus is the next in line to fall. The bear is not done yet. He's hunting for more. Come back here, you little turtle. Or in a turtle.
What
he comes
turtle?
over here and everything like that. I don't know. But he has a shell. Armadillo. I don't know, some man will have a shell, but like I said, he doesn't care. The bear does not care. And
oh no! That arrow.
stuck under the turret. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, MicMorty, you are risking a lot here. Ugh.
She's out. Wow, so
This is
much
too
happened
greedy.
there. Ow.
Way
Looks
too
like
greedy.
she.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, a
Wait.
flash
Oh,
over.
The Ash
Nah, she's
flashes
out.
forward.
Yeah.
The kill.
That
So-
Yeah,
was.
shut down.
The issues we're seeing here from BU side is they are trying to force way too hard on getting kills, and there's a lot of greediness going on, even though they are on the back foot. As you saw, Ash is taking just the same amount of damage as Ornn is when she's auto attacking. So that's pretty good, but we need to see less greedy play and actually, yeah, just less greedy play in general. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We might see mid tower go down here as well.
You do only
That's gotta
have
be
one
so much
Oh,
damage.
there's the rest of the wave. Here it comes, just in time. We actually see Set split pushing too. Very smart, knowing that they have all this power mid lane. He's just kind of free to push in that bot wave.
You know, and just to
Beauty's
mention
gonna
another
see.
thing right now, the Syndra is 11-5-2, and there is no magic resist going on the side of Bradley University.
Yeah, except for that Ornn Abyssal Mask. That is
Abyssal
it.
Mask, yeah.
You
But
would
that's
li-
about it. Yeah.
I think you'd like to see a Spirit Visage coming out on this volley. I think that'd be very good for their comp.
Oh, you're going
Oh
for it.
wait,
Fast
Viper
Baron.
wants to go in. They want to stop this Baron push right now,
Oh.
and Misfortune will divide the team in two as Nico will actually stun a lot. Syndra's taking a lot of tower shots so far as the Viper Dunk is trying their best, but the Rammus and the Set is just eliminating everyone, and this actually just might be the game here as Bearcats ace Bradley, and that'll be the game.
I think so. Set should have enough damage here. Yeah, just to crush this tower, especially if he tanks for this tower. Oh no, they're fine. They can just.
No, I mean, they're there. Morgana's up until 8 seconds. They can just punch this and Nexus to death and everything like that. That is it. Bearcats take the series 2-0. GG, well played.
Yeah, the bear was not the fastest or the furriest apparently, because that was not enough to win that engage. It looked close though. It was very close for Bradley there. I just think that there was some bad focus fire. So many squishies got stunned in the backline from that Ornn ult, but it just was not enough.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I called it. 'Twas a bloodbath,
Mm-hmm.
but not in the direction I wanted to see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be the end of the stream, unless you guys have any last words about anything you think that could have changed that last fight or get last game in general.
Honestly, we're seeing a lot more progress from this team, so I'm happy with what I saw. It's sad to see them lose, but honestly, they're showing a lot of promise right now, and I can only just imagine what they are going to do in the future. So I'm still very hopeful for the future of this season for Bradley Shield.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I really like seeing the adaptation and kind of mental going from game 1 to game 2. Kind of game 1 almost kind of feeling like you're on the back foot totally, but almost being like very reactive. But you even seeing, even if it wasn't at the right time or executed properly, just the willingness to make these plays and go in, even if it didn't work so far. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like see that improvement kind of game to game.
Oh yeah, for sure. They did not give up. And, I think they did play overall pretty well. There is a lot that they can learn from those games, which is also very good. For example, I do think that they did get caught out quite a few times where they probably shouldn't have.
Being
but
greedy
that,
too, just in
Mhm,
general.
being greedy. That's kind of macro stuff. But when they got that advantage early game, they took it and they turned that into an Infernal Drake. And I really
Yeah, I
think
like the
that was good play.
proactivity. Oh, sorry. I
No,
didn't
you're
mean to
fine. No,
interrupt
you're
you.
fine.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I did like seeing them try to be more proactive in the early game, getting those early drags. But again, they were just trying to force stuff too hard, and yeah, just being again. I mean, we've said it 1,000 times, being greedy in general.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's about it for me though.
All right, yeah, I think that's good. We're going to end the stream here. For people that came and watched, thank you. It was a great game. Bearcats played amazingly. So did Bradley. I think both teams did very well, and the games were very exciting. So hopefully you guys come back and tune into next week's match, where hopefully we'll pick up a dub.
Yep.
So that's all. All right, guys. Have a good night.
See you guys.
All right, bye.